everybody, welcome to the channel. It's the Gare Bear here. So today's video, I kind of just wanted to talk about how you should not wash your car. And specifically, there's a reason why I'm making this video, and it's because I made a mistake this weekend. So the front of my car was totally covered in bugs because I went to visit my grandfather who lives up in Oregon, and I live around Sacramento in California. And so after that really long drive up and back in one day, the car was just totally a mess. So I thought, hey, I need to wash this off, get it cleaned up so I can be ready for the next week. And not have the car look like a total slob. And so I broke out the power washer and was going at it. And on the front, the bugs were really stubborn. They'd only been on there for like a day. But I guess, just the morning sun had really baked them in or whatever, it doesn't matter. But I was going at it and I made a little mistake that people should learn from this, but at least it's not a huge mistake. It's not irreversible. I didn't actually ruin my paint, but I think I'll go ahead and take you guys outside and show you what happened. But yeah, definitely this is a good learning lesson for anyone watching and for me about the true power of a power washer. It doesn't have power in the name for nothing. But yeah, so anyhow, I'll go ahead and show you guys that now. So let's go outside. So yeah, as you may or may not be able to see, this is kind of our problem area right here up in front. So right here is where I got a little bit too close with the head of the power washer, and the head of the power washer didn't actually touch the car. It was just the power of the high pressure water when I was hitting, and I was kind of aiming the stream at like an angle on the car, hoping to kind of get up and under the bugs and stuff. But as you can see right here on this little line here, it just sheared right through the plastic paint protection film and actually kind of flipped this up almost like an envelope and just started to kind of rip it right off the car. Thankfully, because it was all wet and I noticed it immediately, I just went ahead and kind of stuck it back down, and you can see a bubble there, but it mostly stuck, it re-adhered pretty good. Obviously it doesn't look good, but at least it is still protecting my car until I get all of this taken up, which, as you can see from right down here, there is a chunk of paint missing. I do have the paint protection film over this entire area, but the edge of the film stops right here, and it appears as though a rock chipped up right underneath where that stops, and the paint kind of flaked up underneath the paint protection film a little bit. So, although this sucks and I need to get this paint protection film replaced here now because of this, it was going to have to get ripped up anyways when I repainted this. So, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, this is why you should be careful. Of course the train goes by as I'm trying to record. Is it done? Okay. So what's the moral of this story? What should we take away from this video? When you're power washing your car, power being in the name of power washer should be a big hint. Don't get the nozzle that close to your car. Give it at least, I would say, like a good 6 inches to a foot away from the car. If you've got, really tough bugs on there, you can use your fingers to kind of rub them off, or give it a little pre-scrub or pre-soak, and then use the power washer on the rest of the car. It cleans it really nice and it's fine. But yeah, just be really careful and use common sense when you're power washing your car, and it's not going to be a big issue. But if you make a mistake, it's going to cost your wallet and it's going to ruin your ride. You don't want to do that. So take caution and use what happened to me in my experience as a guide for what you should not do when you're washing your car. But yeah, I just really want to stress that, this whole thing with, the front bumper, both, kind of messing up the paint protection film, and even, the kind of the missing paint chunk on the front, it's not that big of a deal. At the end of the day, this is just a car, and, I bought it for looks too. It looks really cool, but I also bought it because it's a sports car, and, it's a thrill to drive every day, and, I'm 24, how many 24-year-olds get to do that, right? So, in the grand scheme of things, don't worry about small stuff like that too. So I think that's something that we should take away from this video as well, and from, this event, is that, things like this, although it sucks to have to pay money to fix, missing paint, or, from stupid, not using common sense when using a power washer, It's like wasted money, but it's like whatever, because it's fine, because I was gonna have to rip off that paint protection film anyways when I was gonna have that little piece repainted. So it all worked out. But yeah, don't worry about small stuff like this if it happens to you. Just go with the motions and relax. It's not a big deal. But yeah, so I hope you guys take that away from this video as well too. Don't sweat the small stuff. Just enjoy, But yeah, so I hope that this video was helpful for you guys, so you don't make this mistake on your car, or God forbid you don't have paint protection film on your car and you just start tearing away at your paint. That would really suck, and that would be a big downer and very costly. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. If you guys enjoyed this video and you thought it was helpful, please go ahead and give me a big thumbs up down below. And please leave a comment if you have any suggestions about how you wash your car, or if you've done this yourself, or if you've, other little mishaps you've had when washing your car. Go ahead and leave those below, and it'll be helpful for anyone. And please, if you have an Instagram account, you can go ahead and follow me. It's at GareBearVillegas. I'll spell it out on the screen below. And yeah, go ahead, and if you follow me on Instagram, that's where I post a lot of photos of different modifications and little things that I'm doing before the videos are even able to come out, because I usually publish the videos on the weekends and stuff. But the Instagram's getting updated daily as I go through life, so you go ahead and check that out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day, and tune in next time for some more good stuff. Okay, bye guys. And don't forget to subscribe, please. Let's bring that number up. I'm at 10 right now, and I was really happy because I had the same number of subscribers as I had videos, but with this video, I'm gonna set off the balance. Let's get that subscriber number up, okay? Thanks guys, spread the word.